So my name is Father Francois Chazal. So I will explain to you what's happening right now, what's the evolution of the situation. Maybe some of you are concerned because the word is out that Bishop Williamson is threatened with expulsion. So there is a revolutionary process going on. And a part of the process of revolution is a liquidation of the opposition. So I need to explain to you the situation as of October 2012. If you want to have the explanation of the situation before, you can have what we said, you know, in our sermons, Father Joe Pfeiffer and I, and then the other priests, Father Giroir, Father Fox, Bishop Williamson's account of the general chapter, etc., etc. So I myself, I was expelled from the Society of St. Pius X on my on my Holy Patron's Day, on the 4th of October. I was thrown out because I took on my own superior for doctrinal reasons. And I'm very thankful to God that in the process I was able to come and see him in Menzingen. I was about to attend the priest retreat because Bishop Tissier, to whom I spoke at length, recommended me to do the priest retreat in order to be able to see him. And Father de Cacré, who is a friend of mine, who likes me very much, I believe, told me to do that priest retreat. So I went for a hike with two other priests, and I went back from this hike, and we are, you know, almost late. And I was just about to enter the classroom for the first conference of the retreat. Father Céligny was at the door and says, you don't enter verboten. And because I have a phone call from Menzingen, you are not allowed to attend the retreat. So I asked Father Céligny, call back Menzingen, ask them what's going on. I came here in order to speak to his lordship. And so Menzingen replied, come to Menzingen. And so Father Céligny accepted to be the witness to my talk with Bishop Fele. And I talked for 1.5 hours with Bishop Fele. And for something like half an hour, Bishop Fele, you know, stand his broadside, you know, and tell me that I am a revolutionist, I'm causing chaos, je suis en train de casser la baraque, you know, I'm breaking the house. And he asked me, he told me about my degree of pertinacity, the fact that I am not bending, that I am not stopping my activities, that I've been reminded many times to stop, to be quiet, to take my assignments, and so on and so forth. And then he asked me why I am so obdurate against him. And I told him, it's because your lordship have a new doctrine about Vatican II. That is, Vatican II now is erroneous, it's tainted with error, and Michael Matt has picked up the words of the declaration. He says the society does not condemn Vatican II all that much any longer. So Bishop Fele has an intermediary theory, a transitional theory, by which the errors of Vatican II are erroneous. There are errors of Vatican II. How can you deny it? Because if you are in the Society of St. Pius X, founded by Archbishop Lefebvre, how can you say otherwise? But these errors are surmountable. That is, you know, if we were granted the right to disagree within the religious democracy, then we could be accepted to disagree and agree to disagree with all the others who disagree with us. Just like the French bishop said, let them come and disagree with us. If they can come and disagree with one council if they wish, because we disagree with 20 other councils. So it's no problem. So it's a new theory of Bishop Fele to minimize the errors of the council. And then his reply was, but Archbishop Lefebvre was like that at some stage, and he attended the council and he signed the documents of the council, except religious liberty, but he did sign those decrees. So Archbishop Lefebvre was like that at some stage. Therefore, the answer of Bishop Fele is yes, this is what I believe. That he confirmed to me that he has a new theory on Vatican II. But then he realized that maybe he had exposed himself too much, so then he went on to say for a long time that he's against Vatican II, that you make me say what I don't say. I show him my quotes of his favorable to Vatican II, and he tells me, this is not what I said. And he told me that I know what I think, I know what I believe, I know better than you, and I tell you I am against Vatican II, and the talks have failed because we are still against Vatican II. Now I told him, and if you are against Vatican II, why were you so silent about Assisi III? And then he tried to defend himself by saying, I endorsed all the condemnations of Archbishop Lefebvre in my sermon in Saint-Nicolas du Chardonnay. And but that was very lame, you know, because he just gave one phrase over there against. And he told me when I was in Cebu with him, because I was asking him, my Lord, you know, because the announcement of Assisi III had come, are you going to condemn Assisi III publicly, strongly, like Archbishop Lefebvre did? And he said no, and he was angry because he says we have dealings with Rome right now. I didn't know that the two Pfeiffer brothers asked him the same questions 2 days later. Same question, same answer. Answer is no. No plan to make a strong condemnation of Assisi III by the Society of St. Pius X. And according to Father Glass, it's the biggest sign that we have of a shift of the upper management of the Society of St. Pius X. And then I asked him, if you are against Vatican II, why do you tolerate Dici, which is covering up the scandals of Benedict XVI? And there are many scandals taking place. But now our faithful don't get this information anymore. My own sister now, she believes that Benedict XVI is almost okay. Because we are not telling the faithful any longer about the scandals taking place in the New Rome. And the new idea is that the Rome has changed. Like when Father Matthew of Beleg, Father Pierre-Marie of Avrier, and Father Antoine of Morgon went to Econ together because they were starting to be worried. For 2.5 hours, Father Antoine told me, for 2.5 hours, Bishop Phillet tried to explain them that Rome has changed. There is a really, you know, we can really see when we talk to Bishop Phillet that there is a change. There is a change of orientation. There is a change of doctrine. And that is why I am so obdurate. That is why I cannot go on, you know, and be silent. We were worried in years past, from the year 2000 to the year 2012. We are simply worried, but I don't think we had enough evidence, and we have to give the benefit of the doubt to our superiors. And if the thing is not clear, you know, we stick to the good side of our superiors. And we try not to warn the faithful too much about it, because the case is not made. But now the case is made. It's a new doctrine that comes with threats, silencing, and punishments. And if they throw Bishop Williamson out, then that will be another sign for you that the things are changing in the Society of St. Pius X. It's a doctrinal shift.